Alright, what's poppin'? In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing you guys how to set up the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Yuzu emulator. Now this process is fairly simple and easy. I'm just going to be straight to the point. Now do keep in mind that this video is only for educational purposes only. Only do this if you have the hard copy or digital copy of this game. I, for one, happen to get this game at a local mom and pop shop. I won't disclose where I got it from, but just know I got it and I was able to burn the game. And basically, I can set it up on my Yuzu emulator. So for you guys to completely understand how to set up this process, you have to watch this video from beginning to end. You cannot skip any parts. If you do, you'll be confused. So don't be in the comment section saying you're confused. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'll leave the description down below for the Yuzu website. It's pretty simple and easy to navigate through if you haven't used this emulator before. So what we do here, go to download, and then you're gonna download for Windows 64. Now I think I haven't really used the Yuzu emulator, I guess, in months. So if I see something new, it'll be completely new to me. So yeah, they kept certain things the same. So yeah, I'm waiting for it to install. All right, exit out of that. You're gonna exit launch Yuzu. Now I believe when we launch it, we're gonna see something like this. Now this is completely normal. I'm just gonna press OK on that. And press yes for it to use our data to basically improve the emulator as you're using it more and more. So first things first, you're gonna need the prod keys. Now for you to find prod keys, it's very simple and easy. All you have to do is go on Google and type in prod keys, switch prod keys, or Yuzu prod keys. And usually the first three links are usually good, because from what I've noticed over the past years, there's dedicated prod key sites. So I don't need to be like showcasing you guys linking my prod keys to basically get access to the emulator. So this Google prod keys is usually the first two websites, and they basically get the latest keys. And after you do that, go to left click, new folder, and then we're gonna make a folder called keys. And after you get your prod keys from what I explained to where you get it from, you're basically gonna have something called title keys and the prod keys. So you're gonna drag and drop that. Pretty simple and easy. I'm gonna close that out. Go file, open Yuzu folder. This is the old keys folder. I'm just gonna delete that. And I'm gonna drag and drop this, the newest keys. Then we're gonna close that out, close that again, open up Yuzu again. There you go. See, we don't have that error anymore. So that's pretty rad, I would say. All right. Next thing you're going to need is basically set up the emulator. You're gonna set up in advance. You're gonna go to graphics. I believe if you're using a NVIDIA graphics card, which is probably the most common thing a lot of people use, you're gonna use OpenGL for that. And then after that, you basically use OpenGL for the best performance, but also you can use Vulkan. It really doesn't matter. I use both, but preferably I use Vulkan, but OpenGL claims to be the best, but it is what it is. All right, next we go to the advanced tab. For people that use NVIDIA, VSync and fast GPU time is technically the best. And then use normal for the best experience, the smoothest experience without any hiccups. If you use high, I believe you may experience some crashes, depending how strong your PC is. But if you have like a basic gaming PC, I preferably for you to use a normal. All right, next you go to controls. I'm gonna plug in my controller, which is a Xbox controller. Let's see if it can. All right, finally. It only took 3 tries. Now this is very ghetto. I'm showing you guys. All right, for this, I believe I have to exit out and come back again, because if you just plug in your controller and without booting up, you have to plug in your controller first and then you boot up the Yuzu emulator. For what I did, I boot up the Yuzu emulator and then I plug in the controller. Most of the time that doesn't work. It's a habit I used to do a lot, but obviously it doesn't work anymore. Alright, Pro Controller, that, keyboard only, put any, and then I believe it should read it, if I'm not mistaken. And then you put your GPU to normal, and you have it invoking, and then you should have it on dock. Alrighty, so after you got all that set up, your configurations, your graphics to the way you like it, and your controls to wherever you want to set it, using keyboard, your Xbox controller, or whatever it is. Now you're gonna need the game. Now, I'm not gonna showcase you guys where to get the game, but if you have common sense and you type in Switch XEI, you should have basically a good understanding where to find it. Usually the first website, or go to this famous place, I believe it's called NSW, the number 2 NU.com, or type it on Google. That's usually a good site. They usually have Switch games. And a great way to navigate through that site is basically through ad block. If you don't have ad block, you're gonna have a lot of pop-ups. So if you have ad block, going through that site will be basically pretty simple and easy. You can navigate it through like it's nothing. And then also have either a uTorrent, and also have something that can open the zip files like 7-zip, WinRAR, stuff like that. And if you have those 2 things, you should navigate through it pretty simple and easy. I have made videos in the past similar how to navigate through those sites. Obviously the website names change, but generally my old videos explaining how those things work is basically the same thing. I won't showcase you guys how to do that because obviously that's a violation, but if you go to the site that I announced earlier, NSW, the number 2, literally you type into U on Google or type in the website, you should easily get through that website. As long as you have ad block, something that has, you have uTorrent and 7-zip, you should be good. And then you should have access to Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, so what you do here, you're gonna double click this, go to desktop, go here, select the folder, and then boom, there you go, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna double click this, and I won't do that due to the fact that the video is going to get claimed if I do that. But that's how pretty much it. That's how you set up Tears in the Kingdom. That's how you set it up on the Yuzu emulator. So that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, share, and also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And yeah, guys, it's your boy Baritone. See you guys in the next video. And this is my first video of the year. I haven't made a video in like 7 months. Hope I'm not too rusty or anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys next time. Peace.